Hello everyone, welcome to Adora Perfect Pups, and we are here with another upcoming litter video. We have Kalahari and Elias, and these two, we've had in our program for some time. This is going to be an F1 or F1 Cavapoo litter. So we're just doing a little bit of a preview. You get to meet the adults and see a little bit of their temperament and size, and we'll talk about a little bit of what we're expecting with the litter. So Angie's here as always, and myself, Micah. Angie, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about temperament and just kind of maybe some of the colors we're expecting with this litter. Yeah. We are pretty certain she's going to have puppies. She has began to show a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the puppies are due on 1/21, January 21st. Yeah. So that's exciting. We got a couple more weeks yet.
Yeah,
so
2 more weeks, right, Mama?
Yeah.
2 more weeks.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much her temperament. I mean, obviously she runs around and plays and does all that, but she's pregnant, and so they're pretty chill at this point. Yeah. For any of you past mothers, you know how that last 9th month is, and you just feel a little big and a little lethargic. You're just ready for it to happen. Yeah. So that's kind of how our mamas feel at this point, don't you? So we give them extra loving. Just let them do what they need to do and take the space they need to continue to grow their puppies and get them to the healthy state. Mr. over here is just studly as always. Handsome, great temperament as well. Yeah, kind of cool and collective. Together we, with our F1 Cavapoos, we should see probably a little bit more white on them than
he's got a little bit of
F1Bs. Yeah,
he's got some white here on his chest,
right.
And obviously she's Blenheim, so she's got a lot of the white too.
She's got majority.
We should have puppies with the white markings for sure.
And generally, as our F1 Cavapoos, we have a stronger face structure, so a little bit more the traditional cavalier eyes, the larger round eyes, the button eyes.
Her forehead and her head is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, so her proportions here are nice. And her ears aren't quite as long either. She's got nice placement for her ears. So they should look really sharp when they come out, huh? Yes, they should. Yeah, we're pretty excited for them.
You're just showing off over here, aren't you?
He's studly.
Yeah, I like his haircut. Yeah, he's got a nice sharp haircut.
Off.
Yeah.
Cool. Handsome. Yep. So we're pretty excited for this litter.
As far as size, they will probably tend to be a little bit bigger than F1Bs, probably 14 to 16 pounds. Elias here, I think he's right around 12.
She's not super large. She's one of our smaller females. Yes, we're one of our smaller girls. Yeah.
So yeah, probably right around that 14 to 16 pound range is what we can expect. Probably should have a good mix. I mean, it's always hard to say as far as males and females. We just had a litter that had five females. Then we had one that had one of each. So yeah, as far as genders, it's always hard to tell. You know, we'll just see what comes out. But
we let nature decide. Yeah, that part.
That's right. Yeah. So as far as F1, this litter, we don't have. I don't think we have anybody on the list. We may have one person.
I think there's one on the list.
I think there's one on one on the list right now. So there is some availability on this litter if you are interested in an F1 Cavapoo. Some of the differences between F1 and F1B, if that's something you're trying to decide between, size can be a little bit. The F1s tend to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more blocky. With this litter, we're expecting to have a little bit more of the white markings. Hair coat can vary quite a bit. We had an F1B litter that had, this last one with the 5 females. 3 out of the 5 had a little bit straighter coat. 2 had a little bit more curly. So it's not always like, just on average, the F1s tend to be a little bit straighter. Maybe not the tight curls like Mr. Elias here has.
Well, I think the theory that falls with that is that they're just 50% poodle. So when you get to your F1Bs, you're 75% poodle. So I guess we kind of expect at 75% poodle, we're going to have a curlier hair coat.
So in general, there will be the hypoallergenic, not maybe to the degree that the F1Bs will be, but they still will be pretty much hypoallergenic, non-shedding. We got some white hairs on us here from
too.
Kalahari.
Yeah.
So the Cavaliers do shed, and Mr. Elias here, he does not. So, and if they do shed, sometimes Cavapoos can shed a little bit. If they do, it's not like this where you have hairs all over and you'll need a roller and that kind of thing. Usually it's just 1 or 2 hairs that you can kind of brush off. It's not in clumps or in like a lot like what we've got here with the purebred.
Well, and also with purebreds too, when she's in season like
Yeah,
this,
yeah, she's
their
shedding a little
body
bit more.
is, the hormones are
A little bit
affecting
more
it.
stress,
Yeah, they
yeah.
do. They shed a little bit more than
Yeah.
on average.
Yeah. So, if
Yeah.
you guys have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. Or the best thing would be to get a hold of me, either text or call. All my contact information is on adoraperfectpups.com. If you are interested in this litter, seeing how they come out and you know, want to follow along, please subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. That will make sure that you get a notification whenever we post a video. Also, you can follow along. We do have Instagram and Facebook as well. So yeah, we're out on all the social media platforms. But yeah, definitely subscribe here on YouTube if you want to stay up to date with what's going on. A lot of people follow us just for the fun of it. People that have maybe a past puppy from us, they'll put the video on, and a lot of times they recognize Angie's voice, and the little ears will perk up. I've seen a couple of videos people have sent me where they have the video playing on the TV, and the puppy recognizes Angie's voice, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, visit our website, adoraperfectpups.com, and we'd be happy to talk to you about any of our puppies. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.